It's family house time, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite map in the game that I hardly ever got towards the end. Well, what can you do? Now, I'm not one to call out people who, there's a person in this match, and I don't know, maybe he might be familiar to some folks out there, but his name is DarkPhoenixLad, and I encountered this guy dozens of times in Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game on both sides, family and victim. So one night I was in game chat talking to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. You're cool, and maybe we can play again sometime." And anyway, he seemed like a nice guy. And then one night he was, I was killer and he was a victim, and we got all of the victims rather quickly, and he went off on them in the post-game chat with every kind of obscenity you could ever think of to say. And yeah, so he's in this match. He's Virginia, and I'm not sure why Leland had to bone scrap me in the head there. I wasn't really doing much, just breaking a crawl space. But okay, whatever. What the hell? Alright, let's get out of this basement, shall we? Okay, and it is now patrolling time. Along with more door chopping, because Leatherface has no pride in his home. Now, what my friend and I used to like to do on this match is if I was on not this match, this map is if I went one way, he's cook. He would go the other way, so that we're constantly circling the house. If that makes sense. Not letting any of the victims near the windows or the staircases, and we love to latch that door and leave that one latched. That's the only door I would never chop down as Leatherface, but then of course random hitchhikers are going to come along and take it down. Whatever. How many victims I caught trying to unlatch that door. And we see some boons. That would be DarkPhoenixLad throwing boons. Okay. Oh, Julie, are you ever lucky that I missed you on that one? You're running in circles on this house. It's very difficult for victims to get to a door because Cook comes one way, Leatherface is coming the other way, one big circle, and we keep crossing each other's paths. So far, I don't think any victims made it into the house. Oh! That was Cook again. Never stand still. Well, I see that somebody in the basement is either getting a tool or bone scrap. Just never stand still as Leatherface. Continuously run and run and rev and run and rev and run. The old rev and run, yes. Check every nook and cranny and every crook and nanny on the family house. I would do this so much I would get tired. My fingers would get tired.
You damn fool! You ruined the door!
Still no sign of any victims up here. And we're like, what, almost 8 minutes into this nonsense? It's gonna change though, very shortly. I think they were too afraid to try to come in the house. But we got a Leland over here. And for some reason there's a Connie. Wham! That's a good shot right there. I might use that as the thumbnail. Maybe. Now, DarkPhoenixLad has gotten outside via the window, I believe. Now, I don't know why all three of us are out here. I mean, I'm quicker than those two, so I mean, there's a Julie, a Leland, and a Virginia. Virginia is outside somewhere. We don't want to leave Hitchhiker to guard that house by his lonesome. So my buddy Cook has said he will take care of the outside. And we have a fuse box open. Okay. Virginia is the points leader. Well, we have spotted Julie. She is upstairs. And excuse me, Julie is downstairs. And here we go. I'm gonna wait here and call for some backup. And that'll do it for Julie. I think it was Leland upstairs. Somebody was upstairs. It might have even been Hitchhiker. Or gee, I don't know. This might be a good thumbnail too. Or at least Leatherface just kind of standing there. No, I don't know what I was saying. Leland's dead. So it must, yeah, it was Hitchhiker upstairs. Thought it was the Julie. Whatever. So DarkPhoenixLad the Virginia is the last one left. And they've made no effort to go for the generator or the battery at this point. And lucky for us, generator and battery are way over here if they're not generator isn't at the front and battery all the way at the back, so I think Hitchhiker there suspects she's outside. She being Virginia, he being DarkPhoenixLad. You know, that guy went right off on his team that night, and just the stuff he was saying to them over a video game. A couple of the victims weren't that experienced, and like he just lost his mind on them. It was weird because I thought he was a pretty pleasant guy. When I got into a family match with him and we were talking in the game chat, he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I remember you. You're cool," and he was very nice, personable, and I don't know, split personality maybe. Maybe I got good DarkPhoenixLad, and then that one day and that night on the victim side, he was bad DarkPhoenixLad. And that'll do it, folks. DarkPhoenixLad packs it in, calls it quits, calls it a day. I can't escape. Only plays matches that he can escape from. So that was Leatherface on Family House. Sorry. Have a great day, everybody.